Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I pray that you had a wonderful weekend. I'm Pastor KZ here, and thank you for watching. All this week, I'm going to represent some state of Florida. Why not we kick it off with Tallahassee, Florida, home of the FAMU Rattlers. Now, today's show, I am going to dedicate it to all of my siblings. And just for a moment of transparency, for those of you who would like to, you're asking me, well, Pastor KZ, tell us a little bit more about you. I have a total of 10 siblings, 5 sisters and 5 brothers. So today's show is going to be dedicated to them. And let me name them real quickly because I do not want any of them to get upset with me. Let's start with my sisters, Aquan, Patricia, Mary, Henrietta, Trencia, and my brothers Casey, Tyrone, Walter, Wayne, and Terrell. My 10 siblings. And I do have some God siblings thrown in there, but we're just talking about my biological brothers and sisters. This show today is for you. So let's get right into today's topic. I know that some of you have been going through some challenges, some struggles, and some tests. Just remember, on the other side of that is a testimony coming. I'm going to wait to hear from you on those testimonies, because I know some of you, you've been going through a dry season, a rough patch. You've been feeling like throwing in the towel, like when is things going to get better? But I'm telling you today, things will turn around. And I encourage you, just keep holding on. This show today stems from a conversation that I had with actually my sister Henrietta, who we call Retta. This one's for you today, sis. One day she and I was talking, and one thing about her, she is always, no matter what the conversation is about, she is going to revert back and tell you something about the Most High God. And she said to me, sis, I want to share something with you. And I said, well, okay. She said, sis, I've been struggling. I've been going through a season, and I just been, crying out before the Lord. And one day, she said, while she was praying, she said, she just kept saying, Lord, I'm struggling. I need your help. I'm struggling. When are you going to come to my rescue? And she said, in the midst of that prayer, she heard this voice, and it spoke to her, and it says, yes, you are struggling, but you're still winning. Y'all, I got a word from that. You're struggling, but you're still winning. And I told my sister, I said, I am going to make sure I pass that on to all of the subscribers and viewers of my platform. Listen, I know some of you are struggling, but you are still winning. Y'all, that's a word right there. When you process that, in spite of what you're going through, in spite of how bad you may feel, in spite of if you think you're not, you keep doing all of these things and nothing is changing in your favor, it's about to turn around, because you still winning. No matter where you are right now, you are still gonna come out on the other side of this okay. Y'all got to understand something. That's what the enemy does. He brings attacks. Sometimes he brings sneak attacks, and sometimes you can see the attack coming before it get to you, but you just don't have the strategies and the techniques to abort the attack. But in the midst of your storm, in the middle of whatever mess you might be going through, in the middle of it all, y'all, you still winning. God sees you struggling, and he's heard you praying. He's seen your tears, but he says today for you, you're still winning. You still here. You get back up. Just wait for things to turn around. You start speaking to your mountains, whatever your mountains are, whether it's a mountain of a physical ailment, sicknesses in your body, whether it's financial, whether it's family issues with your career, on your job. You speak to your mountains. Do not give up. You still winning. You've got to be able to speak to your storms, and you've got to let the enemy know you can block it, but you certainly can't stop it. That's my word for you today. I did not mean to bring this into a sermonette, but I just want to thank God for that word that came through my sister Henrietta. You're struggling, but you still winning. That's for somebody. I know what a broken heart feels like, y'all. I know what it feels like to go through a struggle and it seems like before you get out of one thing, it's something else. I know what it feels like to be overwhelmed by just different things in life overwhelming you. I understand what grief is like. I have lost parents. I've lost grandparents. I've lost a sibling. I've lost aunts, uncles. I am acquainted with grief. I know how that pain feels. I know what depression is. I know what it feels like to have people betray you. I know what it feels like to feel like you abandoned and you all by yourself, like you don't know what to do. My back has been up against the wall. Y'all, I'm not telling you something I read in a book or heard on a podcast. I'm telling you something I have walked through. Believe me when I tell you this woman of God has walked through some sickness, but I'm still here. In spite of what you have been through and in spite of what I've been through, you've got to still say, yes, it's a struggle. It's a test. It doesn't feel too good right now, but you know what? I'm still winning. Y'all be blessed. Get yourself focused, find your balance, and no matter what is going on in your life, you protect your peace and make that a priority above all else. Because if you don't have peace of mind, things just gonna fall apart for you. If you have enjoyed this video, y'all go ahead and share some comments. Drop me some comments. The comments not only help me, but it helps others watching the videos. Hit the thumbs up buttons. Please hit the thumbs up button. Share the video with other people. Find 10 people and just send it to. Look through your contacts in your phone and share this video. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and that notification bell. I will notify you, or YouTube will, whenever there's a new uploaded video. Y'all, thank you so much for watching. What was today's theme? You're struggling, but you still winning. I'll see you back tomorrow. State of Florida, Tallahassee. Let's get it, Rattlers.